Now there's a secret that high-end collectors don't want you to know. Some of the most beautiful Pokemon cards are still cheap. I just bought a full art masterpiece for less than a cup of coffee. What's up, budget trainers? Welcome back. Last time, we proved you don't need a loan to have a killer collection. And today, we're doubling down. Now the TCG world is full of hype and chase cards, but that noise makes people overlook the genuine pieces of artwork in the $5 and $10 bins. These aren't just decent cards, these are spectacular, underrated treasures. Today I've got 10 brand new, jaw-dropping Pokemon cards for you. All of them available right now under $10. Get ready to fill your binder with masterpieces while your bank account stays happy. Let's get right into the next wave of budget bangers, Sword and Shield Edition. Alright, card number 1, let's go. Check out this phenomenal budget beauty. We have the Jolteon from Brilliant Stars, the Trainer Gallery. It is the TG09. It is Jolteon. It is a full art with amazing artwork. You have Gary in the background. This is such a cool artwork. So if we look at the market price of this card, it is currently going for $10.26 in a near mint value. The lowest listed near mint is actually $9.98 with shipping included. And I think this is actually such a good steal of a card. I think it's a really good binder card. The trainer galleries from the Sword and Shield era are just in general really nice cards. And this one has Gary and Jolteon. It's just got this whole feel to it that I really like. And in my opinion, the action shot of him telling Jolteon to go use an electric type attack, this is so cool. Almost like a snapshot of a moment in time that Gary had in his life. All right, moving on. Next up is a full art that should already be in your collection. It is the Leon full art from Vivid Voltage. Now, some people don't like full art trainer cards or SIR trainer cards. I think this is a wonderful card. Leon was super pivotal in the anime. He's such a cool character. He's also voiced by Sayu, if you know, you know. But Leon, this is such a good card. And if you look for a near mint holo foil, it is $6.45 market. It's actually been on a little bit of a rise over the past 3 months. It went from about $6 to almost $7 at one point. And honestly, just this stoic pose with the stadium lights, the crowd in the background, I think this is such a nice card. And for $6, this is well worth your money. Okay, card number 2 was amazing, but hold on to your sleeves. We're stepping up the artistic game with this one. And the best part, we're still firmly under the $10 club. With the Lugia V from Silver Tempest. Now, everyone is always chasing the Lugia V alt art. From this set, it is the chase card, it's the Dark Lugia, the whole aesthetic is amazing. But if we look at the Lugia V regular, that's not the alt art, this is such an amazing card. I mean, you have Lugia breaching out of the ocean with water roaring around it. I think this is an amazing card. In general, the artwork is just so good. It's a little dark and it looks befitting to what a legendary Pokemon such as Lugia should look like. I think this is such a really nice card, and you could get this for $8.74 on market, and it was almost a $14 card at one point. So I think this is a great card to add to your collection. It may not be that alt art, but I think this is such a beautiful artwork that perfectly represents Lugia. If you showed this next card to a casual collector, they'd swear it was worth 50 bucks. But we know better. Here's our secret treasure at number 4. It is the Brazen Trainer Gallery from Silver Tempest. And I really like this card because, like I mentioned before in my last video, I really appreciate artworks where you see Pokemon living alongside their trainers in normal everyday life. And if you look, Serena has actually made a hat for her Brazen where she's actually cut out holes in the top of the hat so that Brazen's ears can stick through the hat. I think this is such a nice artwork. It's in general just a very wholesome card, and if you look at it, for market price, you can get this for $3.01. It was almost a $4 card, and the lowest listing is actually $2.89 with $1.31 in shipping. So I think this is an awesome card to add to your collection. It's really neat, and I like wholesome cards like this. Ready for another steal? This one is pure fire. Card number 5 coming right at you. We have the Eternatus VMAX from Shining Fates, the Shining Vault in the Sword and Shield era. Now, this is currently going for $5.31 and market price. It was almost a $6 card, and the lowest listing for near mint holo foil is $5.31 shipped to you. Now, Eternatus VMAX is just a really cool Pokemon. So if you look right here, it's kind of like a draconian looking Pokemon, but the VMAX is literally just a giant metallic metal hand. It looks so good, and this is like a black and white monochrome kind of situation where all of the color is actually taken out and it's just black and gold. This is so cool, and the fact that it comes from Shining Fates is just another testament to it being a really nice find. And I'm definitely going to be adding a couple of these to my collection because I really like how this looks. You thought that one was good. Wait till you see this. This next card is pure illustration energy, but it's only sitting at $7.60. I bring you the Kingdra from the Trainer Gallery and Astral Radiance. Now, the market value for this card is $7.58. But if we take a look at this is such an awesome card. I mean, Kingdra is underrated to begin with, but you have this trainer wrapped around Kingdra's neck and they're actually breaching the water in what appears to be a small lake of some sort. And the trainer seems super content and trusting of where Kingdra is taking them. I think this is such an awesome artwork. And in my opinion, for the price that it is, this is a really badass card to add to your collection. No filler, just killer. Let's move on to a card that is straight up undervalued right now, defying all logic on the secondary market. I bring you the Milotic from Silver Tempest Trainer Gallery. Now, this card currently in Nearmint Holofoil and market is $4.11. Can you believe it? Look at how amazing this artwork is. They seem to be in some sort of water fountain and their trainer is striking a pose on these rocks in the back. There are these jets of water giving the energy of just being in the center of a fountain. And there's a sunset in the background, adding to the colors of Milotic's natural pink, red, and yellow hues. This is such an awesome card, and to be honest, it's super fitting, giving the cinematic value of the entire scene. We also have the Milotic from Surging Sparks, but that's like $100 card, and I think this card has comparably nice artwork, and it's way less priced than that. So if Milotic is a Pokemon that you like, you know, it's the Gen 3 Magikarp to Gyarados type of Pokemon. I played a ton of Gen 3, like 300 hours into Pokemon Sapphire and 100 into Ruby and Emerald. I really do like this Pokemon, and it was just almost impossible to catch a Feebas in the game. So you had to find a specific tile, and it was different each time you played. But I really do like this Pokemon, and I think that this card is a wonderful pickup. We just finished that incredible Trainer Gallery card, and we're sticking with that Trainer Gallery theme for one more second. The next card is arguably the most wholesome card in this entire set. Here we have the Gardevoir Trainer Gallery from Astral Radiance. I think this card is so cute. Okay, so right now, the market price for this is $4.68, and the lowest listing that is in English is $4.49 with $1.31 in shipping. So if you look at this, you have a young doctor actually working at a computer. He's just working and toiling away. You have this Gardevoir here actually putting away some of these books that he's doing research on. And I think this is really nice, especially if you recently saw that video that Pokemon Japan actually released on YouTube, where it shows a trainer and their Gardevoir going through life and how it helps him with his delivery job and is just there for him as, you know, a supportive companion Pokemon. I think that this is such a fitting card given the context of that video recently coming out. This is an awesome card, and I can't believe it's sub $5. This is really nice, and I'm going to try and find a good copy of this that has good centering and good surface, and also corners and edges. And maybe I'll get it slabbed with tag because I personally just really like this card and would want to get a good copy of it. Seriously though, how is that card that cheap? It feels illegal. Let's move on to budget banger number 9. We have the Frost Moth from the Trainer Gallery and Astral Radiance. Now, this is so fitting given that we're in the holiday season. You have this trainer here actually hanging Christmas lights, and the Frost Moth is just flying behind it, watching all of the lights. It's really conducive of moths being attracted to bright lights, you know, the moth to the flame scenario. They fit this whole Christmas aesthetic with the large puffy white clothes. Frostmoth has large puffy white fur. There's even hints of snowflakes dropping down onto the ground. I think this is so good, and if we look at the price of this thing, it is $2.63 at market. You can get this as cheap as $2.77 shipped straight to you. I think this is an amazing card, and honestly, I'm probably going to be looking for a couple of them because they're really nice in general, and it fits the holiday theme. And who knows, even if this ends up being like a $10 card and I have, you know, 5 or 6 of them, that's, you know, like $80 extra that my collection grows. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now we're moving from the vibrant colors of the last card to something far more moody and cinematic. Prepare yourself for a complete shift with our last piece of affordable art. We have the Ice Rider Calyrex V from Astral Radiance Trainer Gallery. This is such an awesome card, and in Nearman Holofoil, the market price for it is $6.86. This was close to an $8 card at one point, and the lowest listed for a Nearman Holofoil is $7.24 with shipping included. But if you look at this has got such a stoic, amazing backdrop. You have the ice-crested mountains in the background. They're sitting on a mound of snow. You have the hiker or their trainer that's with them bound up in a lot of gear to protect them from the cold. And Ice Rider Calyrex is sitting behind them. This is such an awesome card, and I think this is a steal and a half. This looks so good. Ice Rider Calyrex and Shadow Rider Calyrex are very formidable in the VGC currently and have been for quite a while now. You're going to find more people more akin to liking these Pokemon since they have such good competitive viability. They're going to become more familiar with these Pokemon as they see them when they watch competitive Pokemon. I think this is an awesome card, and I truly can't believe it's still the price that it is. And that brings us to the end of our list. 10 more cards that prove smart collecting beats expensive collecting every single time. If you watch this whole video, you're not just a regular collector. You're an ingenious collector who knows where the real value and artistry is hiding. You've successfully upgraded your collection without sacrificing your next meal, and that deserves a massive high five. Keep those binders full with those budget masterpieces, and remember to keep that secret safe. Now I want to know, which card are you grabbing first? Let me know down in the comments below. If you want to continue this journey with me finding affordable heat, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because next time we're taking on a whole new challenge, finding 10 incredible Pokemon card promos that are all under $10. And trust me, it's possible. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time in the next episode of Budget Bangers.